so we're gonna review a book today. It's called Guarded by the Yeti, and I have not had time to log this book yet. I try and read a whole bunch of books, log them in my book reading journal, and then go back to them, and so I can rate them and talk to you guys about it. I love smut books. I love smut books, and I also love like monster smut. Like that's the thing. I love it. Like org monsters. This one is a Yeti, so I love that for me. It's called Guarded by the Yeti. This one, okay, so it's by Kara Wild. You guys can see, it's a little blurry, sorry. I know it's really glary. I need to get something like anti-glare thing for my iPad. I know the Kindle would be a lot easier, but anyways, it's a monster security agency. So this book is, let me just give you a disclaimer real quick, because some of this stuff, I will say the book doesn't have an actual disclaimer of like the type of like interactions that the main characters have, but it is like some crazy stuff. Like I was reading this book, I was like, shut up, oh my god, shut up, like shut up. This book is 77 pages, so it is a quick read, but the main character's name is, oh my god, it's it's Kaelthar. Now I am horrible at pronouncing names. I can barely pronounce my own. So I have no clue how to pronounce this name, but basically, let me tell y'all the plot. She is let's just call her Kay, okay? It's gonna be Kay, is from the Dragonetti family, and she is, she's part of the mob, basically. And she plots her parents' death. She's over here like, bang, bang. I'm like, sis, what? Like, when I tell you, I found, like, when you read it at the end and you're like, oh my God, like, what? And maybe I'm giving this a spoiler. I don't know, but the book had a crazy twist to it. Like, the way it all led up, like, it was a really good written book. I will say overall, like, I'm not even getting into like the actual details of it, but like the way the author really captures you in 77 pages and makes you feel so bad for this girl. It literally like pained my heart to read the end. I'm like, what you mean there's no more pages? What you mean? So basically she, maybe, oh no, it's the Caravassi mafia family, sorry. You know, that's what happens when you don't write these things down, is you just start flipping through and you're like, la, 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 okay. Anyway, so she is part of mafia, and she just feels like every time she can't have a normal life, and, you know, anytime that someone does her dirty or makes fun of her, her parents just go and kill them. Her brother will go and kill them. So, or she can't have anybody, you know, she can't have love, she can't have this, she can't have friends, blah, blah, whatever. And so she goes to the opposing mafia crew, and I was like, hey, what's up? Like, you know, can y'all get rid of my family for me and make it look like an accident? And they're like, all right, bet, cool. And so what she doesn't plan on is this Yeti being, like the monster security agency that her dad had like a backup to a backup just in case something were to go down between the mafias. And so like the first scene is like her on the floor rocking back and forth, and the brother's over here like blood's everywhere, people are just bodies everywhere, and the Yeti's just like, what is this? Like, what is this? And he basically is like a task force of like monsters to take care of like any of the nonsense and, you know, get rid of the bad guys. And then the brother is like, okay, well, you're going to take care of my sister. And he's like, no, I don't do that, because Yetis have like, he has like this explain it, but basically he's over here thinking he can't be in close quarters with her because he's over here like, he feels like he's gonna go berserk. That's the word they use, berserk. And it's like, ooh. So anyways, the Yeti takes her to like the North Pole, the middle of nowhere, and he's trying to like fight his demons and like really wanting her and everything. And she does, the whole time she hasn't spoken a word. She hasn't said a word to him. She hasn't said nothing. But she's over here like glued to him because when she goes through something traumatic, she just like shuts down for a couple days. And so she's over here like just throwing herself at him. And he's like, okay, like you're doing like, we're not gonna trauma bond right now. Like you're having a moment right now. Like we're not gonna do that. And she's like, what's up? What's up? And he's like, no, I'm not gonna do this. And he's just having this whole like battle within himself. And he ends up going to like get a piano for her and like decorate and all these things. And it's just, you could tell he generally really starts to have feelings for her. And then she tells him what happened, like what she did. And he's like, all right, bet, like, you know, it is what it is, you're mine now, like, you're with the Yeti now. Just like a human with the Yeti. Like how does it even compare? Like when I tell you, I don't even know what page the spice scenes are on, but when I tell you they were spicy, I was like, dang. Where are the Yetis out here? Where are they at? Give me 5 of them. It was really good spice scenes. I was just like, dang. So basically, you know, the brother ends up finding out like what happened, and he tries to like go after her. And the Yeti's like, oh hell no, she's my girl. Like we're not gonna do that. So he ends up fighting not only the brother, killing the brother, and then also fighting other Yetis off to make sure that they don't try and like mate with her and things like that. And then he's just like, I just want you. Like, I just, like, they're just trying to, like, have this, and it's near Christmas time. So there's snow, it's mystical, magical, and it's like, gets a whole Christmas tree for her and, like, presents, and it's such a cute ending, but it's kind of weird, though, because it's like, I don't normally like this whole mafia pew, pew type vibe. That's not really my thing, but this was hot. This was very hot. Because it had like dabbles in it, but it wasn't like too hardcore. But it was very like, maybe I should get into more mafia books. And it's just so cute to see them all, like the Yeti just like not alone anymore with someone. And then he ends up, so they can go back to like how life is, just them and him and her, and like she can live a normal life. He ends up killing the other like mafia family. They killed her family because he's like, no, I'm not gonna let them somehow try and come back and do something, blah blah. And so that part was like, there's a lot of like killing in it. I didn't know how I felt about that, but I kind of like that. And it was just like, nope, you're not gonna mess with my girl. She's gonna be good. Yeah, she was just a mafia princess. It just, it was a good book. Once I read the ending, I was like, okay, I want to be guarded by a Yeti now. Where can I find one? Give me 10 of them, please.